Oh, it's a big school of them, biggest school of them. I'm looking at the biggest, Marty. That's tea for us. You know, like the travelling part of it's good, but it's what you get up to. That's where it's at. Do I get them both? No, one's chasing the other one. Oh, right in the shallows. They were like in ankle deep water. This year's going to be something else.
Bit of weight, eh?
Right, I think. Pulls up against the edge.
Well, good fella.
That's all right. So what I'm about to be showing now is another source of fresh water if anything were ever to happen and I was stuck out here somewhere, and that goes for anyone else as well too, so it's a pretty good thing to be learning.
Oh, there he is, I reckon. His clutch, his nest, if I'm right, the way that spear fell away should be here. Yes, I'm onto it. Definitely onto it. Firstly, they're good, best cooked, but also you'll taste what I mean by the fresh water. Then have the yolk, but first hit that water on the outside.
How did you open it up?
Go just a little bite. Slowly, yeah, feel the water. Then the rich yolk, but that's water, eh? Pure water.
Yeah, the water's straight
and look here.
up. But
very flexible too. Feel the flexibility
it
in it?
won't smack back like a...
So we're going to take a little bit for they're about 70 here. We'll take 10 for a little feed, rebury them, and think. Hit him quick with a spear, eh?
You drink the yolk and all?
Oh yeah, shit, you hit that yolk, that's sweet now. Oh, taste that, how sweet's that? So I'm going to put the same soil back in, keep the temperature now. 1 degree difference changes that whole clutch from male to female. So it's called hot chicks or cool blokes. So if that nest was there, they're all going to be born male because it's in the shade. Because it's out here in the open sun, they're all going to be female when they actually thing. So it's 1 degree difference will change the whole clutch into male or female. Best way to remember it is hot chicks, cool blokes. So because this is in the open sun, they're all females. Because that's in the shade, if he had his nest over there, they'd be all blokes. And I put that same damp soil back in, so it's the same temperature. Instead of putting the surface hot sand, just be careful about that stuff.
You know it's hot when it starts straight away when you put some stuff on there.
Good coals from that little solid bastard we put on. Swing with that flame, that's the beauty of this thing.
You know, most people would think to leave it straight on top too.
Yeah, no, but go with the flame. Yeah. Whew. Bungara. Sea turtle, bungara.
Bungara. So what's that? Crabs for breakfast?
Crabs for breakfast.
Smoko?
Smoko.
What next?
Fish for lunch, hopefully more crabs for dinner and a bloody wallaby, a cow. Yolk. Yolk, rich and creamy. Very beautiful.
Definitely doesn't go like a normal leg, eh?
Nah. Creamy and rich, eh? Tasty. That's green turtle leg by the looks of that track. And they're the ones usually that toward the tail end of their bloody season out here in the Gulf. The green turtle do July, might be as early as June, usually July, a little bit of August, and then late August and September, the flatback. You hardly find a green turtle, then be all flatback coming up. And these eggs equally nice, but not as sweet, but not too much difference. But that's definitely green turtle, a little bit larger than the flatback egg and a little bit sweeter. And that's this month. That's why we're only seeing a few tracks. We don't get a lot of green turtle right here. They're all through the Gulf, but we get a lot of flatbacks. But they're not here yet. They're coming up in the next couple of weeks, or next moon season, period.
Just got whiff of wind that a couple of other fellas are coming out and they're bringing some KFC, so it was only fair that we'd put on a feast as well. I will say, guys, this is teaching me a lot here, so if you don't like seeing certain things, probably now's a good time to look away. If you want to learn, now's a good time to take note.
Grab on wing, mother. Yeah, bro. You watch how quick they go through this like an industrial machine. Last one to pluck him, gotta cut the bullock up. With a couple of knife here, and then a steel. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. We'll pull that colour apart with our teeth, otherwise. Yeah, not wasting him. Taking the bottom up. Young Neil will be leaving us soon to go to Townsville. It'll be a great loss. The cattle will be safe anyway.
I've got to thank the fellas. I just went from half empty to a full freezer. And then, well, the next day, for breakfast, yep, we had rib bone.
Wow. That's not a rib bone. That's a rib bone. Boomerang slide. Get the chili juice. Oh, yeah. That's apples. Good as gold. Gunnamulla, too deadly. Salubrious.
Right, got a bit to do today. We've had it way too good for the last couple of days, so we're going to go out, check these pots, making sure I've got everything. Got the cast net on board, so get a bit of extra bait if need be, but I might even try and get some liveys, set one in. Yeah, while I check the pots and that, and have a look around, then gotta come back and cut a bit of wood up. Hopefully have a feed of fish or a crab for brunch. Get me odd jobs done. And what a morning. What a cracker of a morning. Even the wind's died off. She dropped right out. Let's get to it. Yep. No short of mullet at this place.
Yeah, oh my Lord, watch me sway. Darkness falls and we all pray, hoping for the light of day. Down to the river, I have held the devil's...
Man, I love this this place. Love this light. Apples.
My own sin, burdened by the heart of man, down to the river.
Quick cast of this net before we hit them pots. Just to go. So we got enough for crab pot bait and throwing a line in. So that's biggin'. Oh yes. Good size pots too to do it with. Nice travelling size. One at a time. Oh, can't complain about that. Looks like we're gonna cook it up here. Sounds good to me. Dining out again. Gotta stop eating out, it's costing me a fortune. Beautiful little spot. How's that line looking? I've got the bells on it. And my second ears for my rod. Right. Now I'm getting peckish. Well, you too, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be hot. Whoa. I don't think brunch can get any better. Best thing about having a feed like that is, I think it's the wind, is you don't even feel bloated or anything, you know. Straight from the ocean, onto the fire, into my gut. Right, that's us. We're going to hightail it back. Gonna, yeah, cruise back to camp. That's pretty good. Just having a look at around. See what it looks like with a bit lower tide. Don't even drop lower, the Savi. Might even come back again and have a look at it even more lower. Right, so because we're gonna be here for a while, I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get this Starlink as high as I can. And what I will say while I'm here, I'll probably sound confusing sometimes, but what I mean about the bull bar mount not working every now and then, it's not because of the bull bar mount itself, it's just, look where I am right now, I'm under the trees. So it needs a clear view to the sky. Nothing else. One spot it could work and they're fine. Next spot it may not, like here it wouldn't work, but that's why I bought the actual stand. But still where it sits, it's got to be clear to the southern sky, and I'm getting a bit of interference. I'm just going to lift it up higher. And how I'm going to do that is, we went and got a big long bit of wood. So we're going to figure a way to strap that mount onto the end of this. I'm going to dig a hole at that end, drop it down, be zippy tied or something to the top. That should get us up high enough that it should miss them bottom tops of them trees. So it should get a real good clear view. It's been working good. But when I rang Mum the other day, I noticed it wants to drop out, and what I want to do is I'd really like to do a live video for you out here. Maybe, I doubt it a sunrise because not everyone be up for it, but maybe a sunset. One weekend or something, one arvo. I'm going to try and get it working as best as I can, so yeah, I can do that for you. See how it works anyway. What I did was cut a flat edge, so with the chainsaw, just so it seats in there a bit better, and I put a little wedge in the actual wood itself. Didn't want to cut it too thin because I don't want it to snap neither, but she's pretty solid. A couple of these straps and a few zippy ties, especially around the cord so it don't pull out on me. Switch him back on and see how we go. I reckon we're going to have a winner. Bloody hope so. Little bit of effort there. Mission accomplished.